Morning, yo. I hope you're doing well. Just another day in Aqaba on the route to Petra for a day trip, being driven away from the hotel. And let's see how the day goes. So after a 2-hour drive from Aqaba, we're finally here on the outside of Petra, just outside of the door, and in a minute we'll be heading inside, and this is just a preview of the site from above. Some of the traditional knives, as you can see, there's plenty to see here. I don't think we'll be allowed in customs with these knives.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Fine.
Say morning.
Morning.
So as it turned out, that was just a shop from the up above view of Petra. It's a shop that's to do with Petra. Everything about Petra is in that shop. They sell memorabilia and whatnot. And Petra is still about 20 minutes away. So we're on the route heading towards Petra. This is Petra from above. There is the entrance, front entrance, and then you go all around the canyons, and then back is all the way back there. This is the sign of Petra. And we just parked up, and I think the entrance to it is down there. Petra it is. Let's do this. Stay tuned to see what Petra looks like. One of the 7 wonders. As you can see, we just stopped to get a little bit of food in the village of Petra. And Petra is just down there. There's plenty of restaurants, shops in here. And I've ordered a couple of things to take with me to Petra. A couple of sandwiches. And this is the restaurant where we ordered. What's the restaurant called? The Arabic restaurant. This is the chef. He's an Egyptian chef.
Yeah.
And this is the host. This is the host. If you're ever in Petra, just pass through here. And this is the Sawak. The best driver to bring you to Petra. If you ever wanted to come to Petra. So we stopped in the middle of the mountain just to take a little look. And that is the little village around the mountain.
There is the Great Temple and Daughter Palace. They are area for Petra.
Alright.
Okay. And there, after the Black Mountain, the monastery at there.
And this is my driver, by the way.
Welcome to Jordan.
As you can see, this is Petra. And you could see from here, you could see the resemblance of the past. Those caves inside the mountains. And as you can see, this is where you get your ticket, and then you get a shuttle 4x4 that will take you up to the monastery. Petra it is. Finally in Petra, get to see it in person, and I am over the moon. You're just walking towards the shuttle bus stop. The shuttle going to the monastery from the back door of Petra, because it's a bit of a walk and we're trying to use the time wisely. A bunch of other tourists from Turkey trying to negotiate the price. As you can see, that was a cave first cave we encountered. There's a little cave. Yeah, that looks like a little oven inside the cave. And it's very bouncy here, so I'm going to turn the camera until we get there. So as you can see, we just got off the wagon. A little bit of a crazy driver, but he needed to put his foot on the gas so we can get up these mountains and hills. Now we're going to climb up that mountain and turn around it to go to the monastery. So as you can see, the first leg up the mountain.
Oh, thank you. Before the stairs, you need more 1 hour. Oh, yeah, big brother, back alive.
Before the stairs,
And as you can see, there's a little shop with some supplies for you join people in climbing the stairs around to the monastery. Most people are heading towards the same direction, and it's only one route really, one route that leads you to the whole site. You visit one bit by one bit and you can tick it off your list. First cave we encountered. Let's have a look inside. Place which is being used as a gents or toilet at the moment, and I believe these have been used in the past as ovens or bird nests or whatever. Comment below. This is a view from the top of these Jordanian canyons. As you can see, this is proven to be a task and a half, a mission. Amazing view. We're almost by the monastery, which is the first stop if you come in through the back entrance. This is the first stop. My advice to you is, be prepared when you come here. Bring some suitable shoes for climbing or long walking. Plenty of water. Something to cover your eyes, because it can be windy sometimes, and the wind takes the sand and might go in your eyes. Also, you can get a hat to cover from the sun. It makes a difference, but it's worth coming to. Just be prepared, because the whole thing, it takes about 6 to 7 hours to cross, to visit every part of this Petra. So as you can see, some tourists are already here, and I can see some people older than me now. I can help but admire their courage, because for myself, mid-aged man, this has proven to be a challenge. As you can see, this is the monastery. I don't think it's possible to go inside, but in a minute I will end up in front of it to see it up close. This is like a little cafe where you can rest, take pictures and whatnot. Let's cut to the chase and let's go front of it. From what I know, reading about this thing, this is a man-made. It's not done by machinery or anything like that. So this is a step up close. As as you can see. Man-made, carved up into a mountain. Assalamu alaikum. More antiques from Petra in these traditional shops. A little smoothie maker. Yes, a smoothie maker. They even take Visa card. On top of the mountain.
This one for Visa, Mariam make it Visa.
This is a traditional. People making living out of traditional pieces, and this is the route away from the monastery to the next site. And at the moment I'm not using the map, I'm just using the route that's been mapped out for the area. There's still a bit more distance to cover. And this is Petra, the historical site, one of the 7 wonders. Wow. Fascinating. Bunch of goats coming down the mountain. 2 cars driven into those caves. Some driving skills. More caves all over the gap. Looking at one another. Must have been a big tribe that lived around here back in the 600 BC. To the next point of interest. No, I'm okay, thank you. Plenty of people out here. As you can see, this is a site. And these are like some pillars to some sort of castle. Let's have a look. You gotta bear with me guys, because this journey has proven to be very difficult. Yep. Not sure what those are. Seem to be some sort of castle. Very fascinating. And in a minute I'm going to check through the map to see how far we got to Hopefully it's halfway. We've been walking for the past 3 hours. The symbol of Petra. As you can see, it is very busy around here. Such an amazing piece. It turned out that we not far off the main entrance, which is a relief because my feet are screaming with the pain. But we're on the way out soon. A couple more things to see, and we've ticked Petra from our list. Depends which direction you come from. If you come from the front entrance, this is the first thing you see. We made our way through the back entrance because it's quicker that way, recommended by a taxi driver, and he turned up that way. It turned out easy, and as you can see, it's still intact. We're not far from the main entrance, and I'm pleased with that. The tour of Petra is finished. We've just come out of the front of Petra. Most people go through the front and then make it to the back, and then they have to catch a taxi back. We done now back to front, and what a sight, what an experience.